It's finished. And there's nothing more that you can add, and there's nothing more you can take away. Because once it's done, it's done. Forgiven. Wiped clean. God's not waiting for you to stop sinning, to stop being in a drug addiction or a drug addict. He's waiting for you to believe. You are precious. God says, why have I done all these things? Because I love you. Because I love you. We say here in this world, well, when is God going to put an end to war? And he says, I have. I have. When are you going to believe me? Why won't God give me an escape from this abusive relationship? And he says, I have. I've given you the escape. I've given you the way. I'm telling you. I don't want you to be abused anymore. What's stopping you from believing that? There is a way out. God says here, I have a kingdom and there's no sin in it. There's no murder in it. There's no adultery in it. There's no sexual immorality in it. There's no hatred in my kingdom. And all you have to do is walk and come into my kingdom. But in here, there's none of that stuff. Practice now. Get rid of the hatred. Practice living a life without hatred. I hate my abuser. Well, in here, there's no abuser. And there's no place for you to hate him. So practice living without hatred. Practice living without subjecting yourself to the abuse. You can walk away. You can walk away. We can stop committing spiritual adultery by believing God. God says, I'm doing all these things for you, to you, because I love you. I want to transform you. There's only one way out of this world, and it's to forgive your brother from your heart. Forgive your abuser from your heart. These are the commands of God. And Jesus lived this out perfectly. These are the commands of God. Love your enemy. Love your enemy. And bless those who are trying to curse you. Jesus, we're going to slaughter you, we're going to murder you, and we're going to hang you on a cross. And at that point, will we be unforgiven? At what point will we break the camel's back? Right? First thing Jesus says to his disciples after the resurrection. It's finished. See, children, if you forgive any sin, and if you forgive all sins, all of your sins will be forgiven. Be forgiven. After Jesus rose and was resurrected back to life, he never experienced abuse again. Never again to experience abuse. Never again experience abuse, bitterness, or hatred. How many of us think we're even worthy of that life? Devil's a liar. You are precious. Devil's a liar. You are worthy. You are worthy, you are loved, you are cared for, and you are cherished by God. God says, you are my witnesses. My witnesses that my word can't be broken. My promise will never be taken away from you. Even though you walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, even though you walk through this life of abuse, even though you're too weak to be likened unto Jesus. Your weakness makes God strong. Your lack of courage makes God fullness in our lives. He is our salvation. He is our way out. If we bring Him into remembrance, if we bring Him into reality. How long's it been since we prayed or asked God for help? I just wanted to leave you with a little courage and a little hope to see and understand that God did not forget you. And He's got a plan. It's not to harm you, but to deliver you from the hand of that evil oppressor. Trust in God, and you'll be blessed. See you next time.